Enes Kanter woke up to the news Wednesday morning that he's a wanted criminal facing prison. But if Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan thought this latest threat could finally silence Kanter, we'd love to see his face when hearing the center's response. "That's it? Only 4 years?" Kanter said. "All the trash I've been talking? In this era of the social activist athlete, none of such stature has sacrificed more for their cause than Kanter. Not even Colin Kaepernick." Kanter lost his home. He lost his family. He lost his passport. His father was sent to prison. In the near future, he'll be tried in Turkey in absentia for insulting Erdogan, specifically with tweets calling him a dictator and the Hitler of our century. According to Turkey's state-run news agency, prosecutors are seeking a sentence of more than 4 years. Yet Kanter remains resolute in his vocal opposition, taunting Erdogan the same way he taunted LeBron James. It's all presented by Kanter with a disarming smile, but the consequences are serious. He just cares more about the message. "People don't understand. They're saying your family is still back in Turkey. Why are you doing all of this? Why are you talking? I'm just trying to be the voice of all of these innocent people, man," Kanter said. "Because all of these innocent people are just going through really tough times. Journalists, innocent people in jail getting tortured and killed and kidnapped. And it's pretty messed up. And the government hates it. He hate when I talk to you guys in front of all of these cameras, these microphones. They hate it. That's why they're saying, oh, we're going to take his dad away, we're going to put him in prison. It doesn't really bother me." Naturally, people in the US don't care so much about Kanter's plight because we are so far removed from the atrocities he's protesting. So here's a quick rundown. Erdogan was elected, but has essentially established a dictatorship. He squashed the opposition, which Kanter supported, by arresting those who don't fall in line. According to a CNN report from April, more than 47,000 people have been arrested since a failed coup, and nearly 200 journalists are behind bars. Kanter is one of these criminals. In April, Erdogan won a nationwide referendum that effectively demolished Turkish democracy by granting the president sweeping and largely unchecked powers. According to CNN, Erdogan was congratulated by U.S. President Donald Trump, who Kanter also doesn't like, but at least has the freedom to criticize. "I've said this before, that dude, Erdogan, is maniac," Kanter said. "Think about it. I mean, America, you've got freedom of speech. You've got freedom of whatever you want to say. I mean, it's a free country. But it's not like that in Turkey. You cannot criticize, or you cannot even say nothing bad about the dude, Erdogan. Just like say he's a bad guy, and you're in a prison." Kanter seems safe, so long as he's in the US. But back in Turkey, he said his home was raided and electronics were confiscated to determine whether family members were still in contact. His father, Mehmet, publicly disowned Kanter in August, and we're going to guess that decision was forced. "I reject Enes. As our son," Mehmet wrote. "I apologize to our president and the Turkish people for the shame of having such a child. Fighting for one's beliefs has limitations for most." Carmelo Anthony, who has been lauded for his work with community police relations and other social issues, largely operated in a safety zone. He never ruffled feathers, so his message only carried so far. Kaepernick took a bolder stand and became a symbol of courage and justice to the oppressed. He lost his job and endured death threats. Kanter kept his job, but lost his family, which can't even watch him on TV, because Knicks games are banned in Turkey. Even in New York, he's a polarizing figure who has refused service at certain Turkish restaurants. Prior to this season, his first with the Knicks, Kanter explained that he has friends scout the restaurants for political affiliations, so that he can avoid a fight or rejection. But that's certainly better than going to prison. I'm a New Yorker now, huh? Kanter said. I mean, if you guys accept me, I'm from here now. Yes, Kanter, welcome to New York. The traffic stinks, but at least the basketball team looks a little better. We also like your idea, if not your chances, of revenge. If we make playoffs, then that will drive Erdogan crazy.